Okay, problem 6 is pretty straightforward. I would actually guess that the most likely cause of getting this problem wrong is just overthinking it. But so we have a sample of 43 students. So first of all, they're already telling us how many there are total. So we don't even have to add up how many there are total. We might want to add them up just to check, but they're telling us from the start that there's 43 total. So of these 43, 15 had brown, 10 had black hair, 16 had blonde hair, and 2 had red hair. So let's set up a frequency distribution and find the probability that a randomly selected student had brown or black hair. So frequency distribution is just a table that shows the different categories and how many are in each category. So we'll write brown, and you can do it vertically or horizontally, it doesn't matter. Black, blonde, red. Okay. How many had brown? 15. 10 had black, 16 had blonde, and 2 had red. That's all that the frequency distribution part is. It's taking my information that was given in paragraph form and writing it in table form. Okay, but now it's a frequency distribution. Now, it's not a bad idea to just double check and see that these numbers add up to 43, right? They're telling us there's 43 total, but let's just maybe double check. 15 plus 10 is 25. Adding 16 takes us to 41. Adding 2 takes us to 43. Okay, so that makes sense. There's 43 total students, right? If you hadn't been given that there was a total of 43, in order to calculate the probability, I would have to figure out how many there are total. I'd have to add those up. But because we're being told that there's 43 total, we already know that's our sample space size. So here the N of S is 43. Okay, so now the probability, what are we reading? Brown or black hair. So brown or black hair kind of puts these two things together. So anyone who has brown hair gets to be in the event, right? And anyone who has black hair gets to be in the event, right? So N of E, right? How many different ways are there to select a student that has brown or black hair? Well, there's 25, right? Because any of the 15 brown-haired students, right, if any of those 15 students get chosen, that would be 15 different ways of making this happen. But there's also the 10 students with the black hair, right? So those 10 students are also, ways of getting things chosen, right? So the probability of this happening, of getting a student with brown or black hair, is 25 over 43, right? There are 25 total students who have brown or black hair out of 43 total. Okay, so the top is the number of ways to for whatever we're interested in to happen. So in this case, we're interested in someone being selected with brown or black hair. And the bottom is the total number of ways for anything to happen, right? And so that would be any of the 43 students. Okay, so the probability of the event E happening is 25 over 43.